I think if I didn't wear it, people wouldn't take me serious. Like customers, I don't think they'd be like, who are you?
Of course they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They don't take any. Like
Yeah,
sometimes I try to help when I'm in my civvies.
Really?
And I'll be like, bathroom's over here, and they're like, who the fuck are you?
Well, it's funny because they'll walk up to like Marin and be like, "Where's the restroom at?"
Oh,
He'll be like, and I was talking to Eleanor about it too because I've seen it happen to Eleanor. I mean, I could save this for the fucking thing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back to the Comedy Store Doorcast. I am your host, Luke Schwartz. We have a bunch of good door guys with me today. On my left, we have Jessie Johnson.
Are we starting?
And then across from her, we have Bruce Gray.
Hey.
And then next to him, we have Felicia Folkes.
Yo.
It's a good crew today. We had a bunch of tips this week. Shout out to Zoldesi, Mike Z. I don't know if he wants his whole name on here.
Stone Cold Mike Zoldesi.
So yeah, I don't
right
get
now.
that pun. Mike Z, it's not even the same syllables.
Oh, not at all. It's just funny. It makes no sense.
There's something that's better.
Is he the main room guy that always comes in?
And then
He's here a lot,
shout out
yeah.
to also Brad, his buddy.
Yeah.
And
Mike's the
always
skinny guy. Brad is the one with the slick back hair.
Yeah.
With the leather
I
jacket.
saw
couple
Brad
Patriots
at a
say
different
Brad throwing in tips in the jar. Thank you, Brad. Always helpful to.
Where'd you see
for us
Brad
to
at?
buy a sandwich.
Yeah, can I tell my Brad story?
In a second.
Please, Luke.
Oh, come on. These don't matter.
Gino from Speedweed, thank you for passing out joints. We appreciate. And then
do.
We love Gino.
Yeah, I like
Gino.
someone tipped Joel Jimenez, and I think this is his name's James Pasquet. Tipped 1 Bitcoin.
Not a Bitcoin. He tipped like a physical representation of like some kind of Bitcoin thing. But the
And
thing
so
is,
Joel says he's gonna divide it up between everybody, and
Yeah.
that's kind of a cool.
which I would never do. Actually, no. The guy said it's for the Doorcast.
Right.
And
Yeah.
basically, the thing is that if you're gonna sell it, you get it in its weight in gold, and it's like shocking amount. I don't want to.
Okay, great. I will do that then. Yeah, for the Doorcast. So shout out if it's James Pasquet, and if it's not James Pasquet, and I'm getting your name wrong, please hit me up at Luke Does Stuff on Twitter or at help
Looks like
on Instagram.
shameless.
Yeah,
I want
and
to.
he's like guy with the Bitcoin. Hit me up.
No, I want to get your name right because you tipped us nice.
Yeah,
and
and if you have trouble finding Luke, you could also hit me up at Jetski Johnson.
Great.
Yeah, you can
we have a
text
free-
me
okay,
at
this is already-
661.
We have a
My
free
mom's
show.
address?
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
We have a free show every Wednesday up in the Belly Room called the Up Next Show, and it is free if you come and mention the Doorcast at the door. It's a free show, 2-drink minimum, and it's all of us getting to go up, and it's really fun. Please come to the Wednesday show
It's been
at
banging.
10:30, and it's been really, really fun, and it's been really good. And that is it for the beginning. And we're sponsored by Thirster, even though we don't have any more Thirsters. So
And the coffee shop across the street.
shout out
to
to
them.
Thirster and
Is there a
the coffee shop across the street.
I didn't know there was.
know
Jessie,
neither.
where'd you see Brad out in
Okay.
the world?
So get this.
Also, I'm thirsty apparently all the time. I drink too much on this podcast. I'm sorry.
Orange County.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I was doing a guest spot for Jeremiah Watkins. Shout out to Jeremiah. And he was headlining Rec Room. And I went up like first or second. And
In Huntington Beach?
in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, sure.
Lo and behold, to my left, it's Brad and Mike. And they're sitting
Oh,
there.
wow. They followed
Yeah.
Jeremiah and you out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I think I must have went up second. The host went up first, and he was doing crowd work, and through crowd work, found out Brad is 35.
Oh,
Oh, no.
is
That's
that,
what's up.
Yeah.
I feel like they rode down there together.
It looks like his leather jacket's 35.
on it. I feel like they rode down there together in a motorcycle and a sidecar.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
had,
Who's
like,
in the sidecar?
The leather.
Tell me it's Brad
Oh,
in the
no,
sidecar.
it's Brad's motorcycle.
I
and
know, but it's
Mike's on
funnier
the
to have the
side.
bigger
He's
guy
got the
in the
big
side.
goggles and the scarf and like the
Yeah.
little helmet.
Yeah,
He's like,
sure.
we're
Looking
on
like
our way.
Snoopy.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing them there, though, and they're really part of this club.
Yeah,
They're here like all
they're
the time.
so much so that they're here. They're outside the club too, following y'all.
We should put a picture of them on the wall together in the hallway. That'd be very funny.
A fan space.
Yeah, yeah, a fan case. Yeah, that's good.
they really have to be. I haven't really met. I don't think I've met Brad. Or I've met Mike, I think, but I tried to see them, and you guys were just like, they know what they're doing. So I was like, yeah, damn, they really. I guess they are here.
Was that the tone somebody took with you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Dave. I think it was Dave Waite.
No, they know what they're doing.
He was like, they're fine. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, his name's Dave Waite, but he's so impatient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
You cannot
That's why.
wait.
That's why Luke is the host of this
Dave
podcast.
can't wait.
That's a good pod for him.
Speaking of Dave Waite, it was like it was supposed to rain the other day, and like we said that as much. We were all kind of before the shift hanging out in the parking lot, and Dave goes, "It's raining?" We're like, "Well, no, it's supposed to rain today." And he's like, "It's raining right now?" We're like, "Dave, you are outside. Look around you. It's not like use any faculty that you have to observe your current environment, please." So that was my week in Dave Wait.
Dude, I have a fun story too.
Okay, great. I love that.
I wasn't really here all week. I was out in the world, fucking
Doing what?
checking shit out.
Wow.
And
Got a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I was just looking at different stuff. I was burning some ants with a magnifying glass down the street, hanging out. But I won't say the name. Remind me after the podcast, and I'll tell you guys because I don't know. So my girlfriend has a friend in town. He's a cool dude, you know, one of their like childhood friends, and he had never. I think he'd been to LA before, maybe like quickly for something. He's a comic. He's funny, but we were out getting a drink after I had gotten done with some shows, and I was like, oh, we should go down to fucking Boys Town, to the gay bars, you know, just, he's not gay, but I was like, you should see, it's crazy.
Where's Boys Town? You mean West Hollywood?
Yeah.
It's called Boys Town for real, or is he a piece of shit?
No.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
What the fuck? That's what they want to call it.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, boys.
Boys Town.
The boys are out there.
There's also, I think, a Boys Town in Philly. They call it
Probably,
Boys Town, yeah.
but that's what it is. They're out there. They're being boys.
Yeah, brotherly love.
Yeah, they're down there. Yeah, brotherly
boys
love for
being
sure. Yeah, that's why they call it the city of brotherly love.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, Philadelphia handshake. That's where they shake each other's penis.
Wait, what's
You were in Boys
penis?
Town.
I was down there, you know, I'm having fun. This is besides the fact I saw Mystery Dan down there.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude,
shit.
and I was
On the prowl.
Dude, he was out there, and he no bullshit. He looked great.
Oh,
I saw it. He was walking by.
Same long
Wow.
white hair.
Yeah, just a little bit shorter, a little
Same
bit more well
tote
kept.
bag full of who knows what?
No, he had no
Same
tote
teeth
bag.
that don't
he
touch
he was
each other.
dressed more like a college professor. Like he like looked well put together, and he was like
That's
whatever.
how he gets them.
And yeah, the mystery was odd, but if you and nobody
Mystery
knows
solved.
who Mystery Dan is, he looks like a founding father. Like
Yeah.
he literally looks like he was with those guys.
He's like a Robert William Aprovia type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But he already wore suits before, though, right? He didn't.
He had like a coach or whatever. Besides the point, I literally was walking with them too, and I went, "Hey Kelly, watch this," and I went, "Hey Dan," and then he was like, "Oh, hello," and then I, tried to, I had to leave the conversation sooner than later, but
Immediately.
we're at this bar. And have had quite a few drinks, and it's fun. It's It's like I don't go to nightclubs, but this isn't like we went to this upstairs part of this thing, and there's like a nightclub on the bottom where there's these gentlemen. They're dancing on stage, shaking their rump, shaking their front, doing everything, and then there's a big crowd of people, And then you could throw money at them if you want to, and I was on the second level, and I went downstairs.
Again, I don't think you were supposed to. I feel like you're in there just doing things you're not actually.
No, I'm in there.
I think in a nightclub you can throw money at whoever.
These aren't patrons who are
dancers.
dancing. These are dancers on the thing.
Okay.
Go-go dancers.
You're allowed to throw money
Yeah.
at the comedians on stage here. If somebody wanted to throw $100 in ones at me while I was on the stage, I would be very happy.
What if it was just a few ones at a time?
Yeah, and they put it in your pants.
They that would be fine too.
Just at
You
the
would let them
punchline.
touch
Yeah,
you?
they'd put it in your premise.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So
right in your crevice.
then I'm on this upstairs part, and I was like, oh, I should go get $20 in ones, and then I'll just fucking throw it off
Yeah,
the top of
that's
this thing
really a
onto the
good
stage.
move.
And I was like, that's pretty cool. I'll do that. And I had had like 15 Bud Lights, and I was that's dude. I'm down there. I'm drinking probably the only.
You just
one.
wanted everyone to know you're straight.
Yeah, literally, I think I literally was the only one in the entire place drinking a can of Bud Light. I was drinking a lot of them. Like everyone else is.
Was it the newfangled bottle looking?
Oh no,
cans?
it was a
like
can.
Yeah.
It was a very
real
much,
Bakersfield hand grenade.
Very much a can.
So funny. It was
And
warm.
so then I had the 20s and ones, and I went over to do it off the rail, and then I stopped, and there was a security guard to the left and up on the top, and I looked over because I was going to be like, oh, I should make sure this is fine. And then the security guard is a older school paid regular who comes here a lot for fallouts.
Wow.
I'm not going to say who. So, and I'll tell you after. And so then I went to do it, and I stopped, and then I was like, oh, hey, man. What's up? And he was like, hey. I was like, I was like, I I'm a straight guy, but I.
You said that?
Yeah, but I was like,
no.
because I was there with my girlfriend too. I was like, oh, I'm a straight guy and all, but is it okay if I throw this $20 in ones off the top deck onto this male stripper's body? And he's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Go do it. And I was like, all right, cool, man.
I'm glad you checked too.
Right.
Yeah, I did because
I can't believe Brian Holtzman was working.
I fucking kissed it. These fucking sick fucks.
We thought he was a dog catcher.
He's a dong catcher. Dude.
He's
I
dog
miss
wrangler.
Holtzman.
Yeah, it was.
You miss Holtzman?
Yeah, he was
Why?
here like every night, and then I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's got to go
so
where the
fun.
dogs take him.
He's fun to have around.
Yeah, on the Iditarod.
Also, I had a guy come up to me the other night.
Shout out to Felicia liking my Iditarod reference.
I was like,
where the dogs take
do we
it.
have a huge like Alaska fan base?
Yeah.
I interviewed there's this guy in the who's won like the most Iditarods, like this young dude who's like a phenom, and I interviewed him on a podcast, and he's a fucking odd guy, if you can imagine that.
Is that on your you and Vokies?
Oh yeah,
Sports?
Fat Jocks, check it out
Jocks,
every
yeah.
Wednesday.
I have
also,
no idea what you guys are talking about.
What?
The Iditarod is-
Iditarod Alaskan dog racing, where like there's like remember that movie Baldo?
Dog sled racing.
Oh yeah,
That type of
Baldo.
thing, like huge. that like huge.
Great movie, great film.
But
It's really good.
yeah, dude, this guy
Great
was
film.
He was talking about like fucking hallucinating on the thing because you're doing it for so long and there's like so much snow that like you almost get this like
tunnel vision.
vertigo hallucination type thing where he's like, because you're out there for so long in a row without sleeping, and he's talking about like being on the thing and like the constant like almost it's very weird, and it kind of like whirs you into this fucking weird space.
Yeah.
But you can get high doing the Iditarod. That's
Dude,
fucking
yeah. That's
sick,
Why
bro.
runners get high. I mean, when you think
Yeah.
the runners high.
I've never
is
really.
like,
Okay, all right. It's
Well.
as high as.
How would
wait.
I'd rather
Okay.
just get high.
Yeah, right. There's a very easy shortcut.
I was like, you got to run so much. Eesh. The
Yeah.
dogs
Yeah.
are running.
That's
And you can
why
get high
Argus-
like that. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
That's why Argus
Yeah.
is so fucked up all the time because he's always running.
He's chasing that endorphin. high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Addicts, man.
God.
Oh, but this guy came out. I was at the back door earlier this week, and maybe last week, and this guy came up to me. He's a British guy, young, like early 30s, and he was like, "Hey, mate, it's all right if we smoke cigars in here, yeah?" And I was like, "No," and he was like,
In
"What?"
the
And
building.
he wanted to like, it was going into a show. He's like, "I can smoke cigars in here, yeah?" And I was like, "No," and like that's insane. I was like, "No," I literally was like, "No," and he was like, "Really?" I was like, yeah, no, you can't. And then I was like, I was in a bad mood too because I was in the back door. So I was like, "Are you crazy?" And he was like, "Well, I just wanted to smoke a cigar." And I was like, "No, get out of here." Also, a lady came out the other day and asked, a British lady with no joke in her voice at all. She was being very serious. She asked if there was anywhere that she could smoke a FAG.
But she
But
said it.
she said the big one.
Ooh, did you teach her?
That's
I
the
went,
little one.
She couldn't spell. Yeah.
You filmed her.
Yeah, I was like, you're canceled, bitch. No, I was just so shocked.
What a Karen.
Yeah, I didn't know
Canceled.
that people are still doing that. People were still letting that one.
You
do.
should
No,
have
I
told
think
her
I
that.
thought they were supposed to call them cunts over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, no.
They call them homosexuals.
Cigarettes. Yeah, you have to be cooler about it. What about you
Do they-
guys? Where are you from?
I'm from I'm from outside Bakersfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Cool,
called Los
man.
Angeles.
Oh,
I'm
that's
kind of
right.
the
Yeah.
king of Bakersfield as well.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, when I go down there, people are like, "We love you, Bruce." I mean, Jesse. Oh man, I'm
Oh no.
Dude,
Where are
Jesse-
you from, Jesse?
Arizona.
Okay.
Jesse's been fucking big time in all of us all day since you've been on Bad Friends.
Yeah.
Fucking.
She's like, I got 3,000 new followers. It's still rolling
Wait,
in.
wait,
We're like,
wait,
well, that's
wait.
great.
I
guess
only
it's-
told you that in confidence.
I don't know why you would do that. Why would you,
You
ever
told
do that?
Tony too.
Ooh, Tony, is that
That's
true? Is
That
Jesse
wasn't
trying to stun on
confidence.
you? Oh, and you overheard.
Yeah.
But
Classic,
it wasn't
classic
confidence if
producer
it's
move.
yeah.
I did want to make sure Tony overheard an earshot, but I wasn't trying to do it braggadociously.
Hey, braggadocious away.
Yeah.
You're a huge bitch now, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse.
You've
You're
changed.
pissing all of us off.
You.
Jesse was 30
You're
minutes
pissing
late
off
to the
everyone at the
podcast.
store.
Somebody made a joke about the way to work at the store is sucking dicks, but I was laughing. But he was meaning me. He was talking to my boyfriend about it, but it made me laugh because two of his best friends also work here. Did you forget that? Or maybe he really thinks that's the way.
People
He's
get mad.
asking, can I do that?
Yeah, I should tell him,
Once-
like, buddy, you just got to audition.
Oh, no, tell him to come suck me off. And then he'll fucking realize what an idiot he is after
my
he gets
God.
nothing from
News.
blowing me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Tell him I know a special nightclub we could go to where you're allowed to
Yeah.
throw money and drink beer.
With paid regulars.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking party in there.
I have to suck a lot of clits to get in here. Actually, that's my problem.
That's
I
something
didn't.
nobody
I didn't
talks about.
suck
That's
not
good.
one dick.
Emily and
Yeah.
Jen.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Emily
how
and
else
Jen
are you-
do really, they like that in my audition. As well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they took me to a back room. It was fucking.
I mean, how else are you going to get on the Tammy Joe show, you know?
We called you Tammy Bro Deer the other way.
Yeah,
and it's because I was like, oh, you look like this.
Yeah, TBD. It said TBD on the lineup, and they were like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "It's Tammy Bro." Or what's her
You said, oh, it's Tammy Bro Deer, and I went, oh, that's you.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I might just have Tammy sub in for me sometimes and work in the back door.
You were like, it's the bitch show.
And I'm just running around like, "Say your fucking shit! God damn it! If you run the line, I'll fucking go!"
Yeah, bringer promoter. You
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's great.
If you ever think you see me, but
Gayer.
gayer.
or straighter.
Yeah,
right?
whichever
right,
one,
I was
yeah,
like-
Straighter.
He'll probably straighter
and
actually.
gayer at the same time.
Yeah, it's a weird mirage. kinda
You are
thing.
Tammy Bro Deer. That's
am.
really good.
Nice.
I had a Hans run in. You see Hans. Hans was here this week.
Hey, Hans came by the other day and did not give me $20, and I was fucking.
Oh, he
pissed.
gave me $20. So
I
shout
said
out
hello.
Hans. He gave everyone $20 that
Yeah.
night. Shout
I
out
learned-
Hans Gerber.
Yeah, and
but he
Felicia,
was.
you're new. Anytime you see this guy, they'll point him out to you. He looks.
No. I saw him.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
And he gave me $20.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
got. You got. Dude, I
Hi
line up.
Hans. How's it
Hey, I was
going?
like, huh?
Your hair looks great. Dyed that color.
I line up first.
And you do
I
this?
line as soon as Hans pulls into the parking lot. I go stand by the back door and I go, "Hey Hans, good to see you, man." And he fucking
Yeah, it's right in the palm.
I've,
we
like,
should all
told
just
people to
line up
watch.
like Downton Abbey when the masters of the house come home. We all line up.
Thank you. That's a little triggering for me, but
I've told
I'll
people
do
to
it.
watch and be like, "Hey, check this out. I'm gonna go say hi to this guy. He's gonna give me $20."
Oh my
But
gosh.
so he was here and he was acting off his rocker. I was working the OR and he was like acting super high, and Don was like, "Oh, you're on cocaine again, huh?" And he's like, "Whatever," and like sat in a chair and fell off the chair and was like just doing too much. And I was like, "Hans, get out!" And like Hans got kind of like soft kicked out. And then he was like, the show was over and he was in the office later. And I went,
Hans was in the office.
yeah. And I was like, "Hans, you okay?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, that was a bit."
Yeah, he's.
And I was like, what
What?
the fuck
No,
are you
he's
talking
totally-
about? And he goes, here's 20. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? He was like,
Really?
He was very lucid.
Yeah.
he's a normal guy.
I've caught
I
him.
think-
Are you serious?
I think the
Yes.
lucidity is the bit, and he's really lets himself,
That's
and he is
Yeah,
his own
I mean,
person when
that's-
he's like all fucking.
Yeah, I mean, but
crazy.
that's being, he's honestly, it's weird because I don't know for sure anything, but me and Cooper were talking about it, and I really think he's just like a guy who has a lot of money and he like real estate investment. I have no fucking clue.
I heard it was very illicit and not savory what his job was, but then Don was like, oh, he has a trust fund.
Maybe,
I was like, oh,
but I
okay.
think he's just like,
I don't know.
I can go be wacky I can be this character.
He'll
like,
bring 15 pizzas.
Yeah, that's the best. When Hans brings pizza, that's like my favorite.
He has bought all of our loyalty.
That is
Yeah.
so.
100%,
It is
$1,000,000%.
for sale.
I'm sitting here like, I don't like the way you guys are talking about him, actually. He's actually a really good guy.
I love the guy.
He's actually probably the best guy here. If you guys could actually pull it
He
back.
brought like a
Careful.
soccer ball up.
You never know.
I
what-
don't know
when
Hans.
Someone's going to turn out.
I
to
don't
be.
know Hans. Okay.
There was a janitor here for a little bit that everyone
Ooh.
really liked, and he would clean up and do all this stuff. He was an older black dude, and I never trusted it. Didn't like his vibe. He was like Christian and like wouldn't swear, but like would bring girls around. It was like very weird. He was like very shady, and it turns out he had like a police record. He was like convicted of rape and
Yeah, and
Oh,
he also
shit.
like
Yeah.
stole $5,000
Oh, yeah,
from one
and-
of the security guards.
yeah, he was like involved in
Whoa.
several scams and Ponzi schemes.
He
and
did
stuff.
have a cool
Wow.
ass name though.
He really cleaned up.
Yeah, dude. Came to the right place.
Be proud of that. Go for it.
That's a Luke joke.
yeah.
Oh
just
my
a joke.
God.
That's true.
Oh my God. Oh God, I just got it. Oh no, what a horrible day.
Hey, look, what's the meaning of the string on your
what?
wrist?
It was on a bottle of wine, and so I tied it onto my arm like that, and I thought it was like kind of fun.
Well, you really
where
are
were you
married.
drinking the wine
That's
at?
full.
It's
That's full
just-
married.
It's just like white guy shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, hey, put it on.
Were you and your wife having some home wine?
At their new home.
No,
why?
actually.
You got a house.
You got a house?
Thank you. But shout out to
understand.
Cooper Leiden for covering me last minute when my dad was in the hospital. It was like a really scary thing. He had like a spell and he like fell down. It's not a stroke.
Did he hear one of your jokes?
And he went to the hospital and like we had to go. And he got out that night and he was doing much better. But yeah,
Is your dad a
no? He heard one of your.
Whoa.
Is your dad like a tough guy?
Man.
No.
Because I got a tough guy dad, and my
Yeah,
dad
you do.
my dad had.
Yeah, your dad rides bulls and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doesn't
he
your
used
dad
to.
like hate your stand-up?
No, he doesn't
just
understand.
doesn't
He doesn't
understand.
understand the idea of not telling the 100% truth. He's like honest. He's like Abraham Lincoln, dude. But one time he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital because I forget what even happened. But I called him.
Wait, that's George Washington.
Honest Abe.
Honest
What?
Abe and
Oh,
could not tell a lie.
I thought George
Cherry tree.
Washington was.
Oh,
You know,
both of them
Cherry
never
tree.
lied.
We've only had two honest presidents, and those are the
dude.
two. Yeah.
That's what we're
I
talking
like
about.
Carson, but okay.
Carson?
Jimmy Carson? Jimmy?
Jimmy Carter?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter is the good one,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're thinking
Johnny
of Johnny
Carson?
Carson.
Johnny Carson.
He was not president.
He wasn't?
Of showbiz.
He should have been.
He got close a few times.
Yeah.
Reagan? Who was the actor? I don't know. One of them. They
Reagan
were fine.
was an actor,
One
yeah.
of them
He was
fine.
great.
He was no good.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, he went straight to heck when he.
Never mind
tell
then.
you That much.
I love a president.
But I called my dad and I was like, I knew he was in the hospital. He's like fine and like not fucking dying or whatever, but he's in the hospital. And I called him and I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Nothing." And I was like, "Are you sure nothing?" And he goes, "Well, I'm in the fucking hospital." So, like my dad, yeah, and my sister's a nurse, so there's been other times where like my dad, like he'll have like medicate, like his like have like new blood pressure, whatever, and it'll fuck him all. Who knows? And but like my sister like came over to their house in the middle of the night and was like, "You need to go to the hospital right now." He's like, "I'm not going to the goddamn hospital." Like he pretty much. There was one time where it was just super hot outside, and they were at their friend's house, and he like hadn't eaten or something, and my dad's also a jokester. Like he fucks around a lot.
Yeah. And
they were swimming at their friend's house, and he fell into the pool, like fainted and fell into the pool while they were all swimming. But he was like literally fucking laying face down on top of the water. I swear to God, and everyone's like, look at fucking look at Greg pretend to be a dead body. That's crazy. And then my mom was like, "Hey, maybe you go over there," and he was like fucking purple and like,
Oh my god!
I swear to God, dude. And my friend James had to like drag him out of the pool and like beat the fuck out of him and like do like
get the water
literally
out of
like I wasn't there, but like literally like resuscitate him, and they were like calling an ambulance because they was like, he's about to die right now.
Yeah.
And then he like came to and literally was like, "James, get the fuck up, fuck off me." And then he was like, they were like, the ambulance was there, and he's like, "You guys get the fuck out of here!" Like he's like, "I'm not fucking going nowhere."
Wow.
But then I got to tease him really, really good. I hit him hard because I was like, "Yeah, I think that you made up that whole spell so that you could kiss James on the lips."
Oh, nice.
Because he was doing mouth to mouth on my dad.
And he didn't like that.
No, he was like, "Oh, fuck him."
Why does your dad sound like he's from like, I don't know, like Texas or something?
He's from Bakersfield.
Yeah, he just.
Oh God, yeah, I don't go.
Texas
I never mind. I don't go.
That's the sticks.
I stayed in the county. Never mind.
Yeah. That's Kern County. That's different
County,
life
dude.
out there.
Thanks for
Right.
showing the respect that for
Sorry.
shouting out Kern County, dude. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All 99% of agriculture, a lot of agriculture, straight out of
A
Kern
lot of
County.
almonds
Let's
out
go.
there.
Luke, I like having the new hires here, but I feel like I'm getting older and it's different.
You're moving down the
You
list.
feel
You're
like
not a new guy
time
anymore.
is passing.
I'm not a
you
new
can't
guy
you can't
anymore.
do that joke in the main room where you're like, "It's my first time here."
Oh yeah, I'm the newest hire.
No, 100%.
I could still do
Jetski, you're
the
above
joke.
me. You're above. I'm like, where's Jet? I need some advice.
Oh,
For sure.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Absolutely,
nice. Yeah.
absolutely. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Dude,
I told
Jesse the Jet
Kyle.
Johnson.
Kyle Irby trained me a lot, and I was talking to him the other day. I was like, "No, I'm training him."
Right.
Yeah, that's how time goes, man.
Oh my
It's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
She's
Felicia, what
training
do
me
you-
on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out,
in the
lot?
lot?
That's
every
a
guy
terrible
we said,
idea.
wait, see
Good
this?
stuff.
No,
That's
this is
such
so
a bad.
bad.
You're gonna hate it.
You assholes. Me
I'm
and
telling you the
you're-
truth. You're gonna.
You don't
Oh,
know.
wait,
'cause
wait.
You didn't work it.
I refuse to work it.
I refuse.
It's
to
a love.
Oh, you
hate
think
relationship.
it's gonna be bad for me? Oh,
you're
It's
gonna
just
hate
high
it.
pressure.
okay.
It's love hate.
Okay, well, people don't like me anyway, so
There's some
that's fine.
a Lamborghini you'll pull in every once in a while, and you'll be like, okay, Russell Peters, I guess I'll park this Lambo truck somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the fun part because you get to drive a Lambo, but then other people will come in. Like, I'll tell you a quick story that it was an independent show.
That's what the whole podcast is about.
Yes, do it.
Chill out. You tell the
Just a
story.
really quick.
Eat up some time if you can.
About 50. I'll do about 50 words. So this guy pulled in an independent show, and I didn't know who he was, never seen him before. Told him it's just for paid regulars, and he got really mad and was like, I always parked here before. And then I was like, okay, we'll figure it out. And then found out he was producing the show. So I said, you could park right here. Gave him a spot. He parked. And then called me a puta, I think. I don't know if he said it to me because I don't know Spanish very
puta
well.
or
But I know
bitch?
that word. He said the word puta.
Oh, damn.
But he was like so mad, and I don't know why he was so mad because
Yeah.
he ended up parking there.
Yeah.
And then there
if
was
Brian
like
Monarch
no
wants
tip.
to get mad
and-
like that, Brian Monarch
No,
can get
I
mad like that. Let him, dude. Who cares?
I won't name names because a lot of people said
He hasn't been back.
this guy is like a really nice guy, and that's
Apparently
crazy
not.
he said that.
He's
but
not a nice
Jesse,
guy.
I already told you, you're a fucking bitch now.
Yeah,
That's why
you got a big head now.
You're
Do you
like
think you're
so
better
hard
than
to
You're
get
you?
making
along.
enemies left and right.
I am.
That's
but
not good.
No, it's so
Somebody's gonna pull their car in
You're
tonight
on the
when
right side of it.
Jetski's in the lot, and she's gonna go
You're
park it yourself,
You're a good
motherfucker.
person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can feel
But when
it,
we're
dude.
out there,
Well, sometimes she's Jessie and sometimes...
The Jets.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's
the
Jessie.
Jet
comes
she's
out.
firing on all jet
Yeah.
skis.
Sometimes she's Jessie, sometimes she's Jetski, but every now and again,
She's the jet.
the Jet comes
The
out.
Jet.
Dude,
Yeah,
the Jet.
damn, bro.
I've seen the
that's
Jet
what
come out a few
Felicia
times.
calls me.
I
I told,
I like
I
that.
told you, I was like, ever since you start working here, I was like, you got a little bit of an edge.
It's 'cause I quit
good.
smoking.
Well, it's good. I think it's a good thing.
I think it's good. I
I'm
think it's
over
a good
2
look.
months of no cigarettes, and I'm pissed off all
nice,
the time.
dude. Nice dudes. They're about to have dos putas in the fucking.
Yes.
Dude,
There
yeah.
you go.
Don's gonna
Most-
be pissed.
Yeah. He is. He's gonna play this up. I can't wait till he sees us both in the lot.
Bears?
Oh yeah, it's a big
my
it's a big bit.
Wait a minute.
He doesn't like women in the lot.
It's
That's
a
his
huge
bit.
bit. I have to preface it like that.
That's his
but
not a bit. It sounds
Is
like,
it not?
sounds like not a bit for Don.
I
But,
just remembered something so funny.
Oh please.
oh, good.
The other
What
day,
a teaser.
the other day, Felicia was working.
Oh no, it wasn't fun. It's not funny.
Felicia was working
like it.
the belly room on a Monday.
Oh,
And then
Last Monday.
And then it was like
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like one of your first shifts, and she came
First.
to me. She was like, "So is Ding Dong gonna go up? He goes up in the original room too?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like Ding Dong. And I was like, "You mean Don Bear?"
Ding Dong Barris.
I thought it
His
was
name was Ding Dong.
because
It's called the Ding Dong Show.
Right.
It's a show full of ding dongs.
Right.
That's the show. It's not Mr.
No.
Ding Dong Circus.
his name is Ding Dong now.
And when people say his name, they say Don, but you think Dong or I don't know. I was like, they're saying Dong.
It made
like,
me laugh so hard, and now I just want to call him Ding Dong every time I see him.
Hey, Ding Dong.
He's a real Ding Dong. He is a Ding Dong.
He is a Ding Dong.
You look at him, you're like, that guy's name is Ding Dong.
Yeah, I mean, he wears those kooky outfits.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a kooky guy.
He's wearing like 500 or 600 different T-shirts
Yeah.
on different days. Like he hasn't
You know
worn
what's
the
so
same
funny?
Show
is
us your Ding Dong.
there was
Ding Dong show. Show us your Ding Dong.
he had a big streak before the T-shirt thing, and I don't because his whole entire thing, he's trying to break the world record for wearing a new T-shirt every day in a row. He wears a different T-shirt every day. And he had a long streak before, and then
I don't know what happened.
how do you fuck that up?
He just stopped. He didn't do it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He missed something happened.
Oh no.
Speaking of what people thought about Don, Jerron Horton for years thought he was an albino black dude.
That also
That's
I can
really
see
funny.
that.
I can see that. That's
And he was like, yeah, I had no idea he was a white guy.
right.
Yeah, somebody told me that, and I was like, we should put him and Nate Hurd in a sketch together.
Yeah.
He's Nate's dad.
Oh, shit. This sounds familiar. Did I say this last podcast?
No, I think you told me.
Maybe we were just talking.
You
about
two
it.
Me and
assholes.
Luke were just riffing in the
Yeah, we hang
in
out.
the door guy meeting where it's just me and Luke, and we talk about.
Just say
All
racist
of
shit.
you.
Yeah.
To-
Not really.
Oh,
It's
sometimes
They're like,
Kern County over here.
oh my god.
You spell it with 3 Ks, that county.
I'm doing
Kern
enough.
County Clowns.
I just want to keep calling Don Ding Dong. Now.
Ding Dong Barris.
Ding Dong
I'm going
Barris.
to.
No.
When he comes into the lot tonight and gives me shit about leaving tampons in his car, I'm gonna call him Ding Dong.
Ding Dong. Just
Ding
say not Ding Dong. Ding Dong.
Just call him Ding Dong.
Yeah. Just and we.
Okay, Ding Dong.
Will he say shit
Yeah.
like that to you?
Oh yeah.
I just want to know what I'm prepared. What I should prepare for.
you just
Dong's bit heavy.
bit
makes
heavy.
it- okay.
He is a bit heavy.
He's thrown a cup of water at his own car while I'm parking it.
That's really funny. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah.
a bit
Right,
heavy.
okay.
He is a bit heavy.
But he says he doesn't like a woman working the lot. She
And that
leaves.
Mitzi Shore will be rolling in her grave.
Yeah, and she leaves used tampons in there. I've kind of doubled down and said,
Yeah.
like, they're not even mine. I found them from my friends.
Right,
I put
dude.
them in there.
I'm gonna
You
tell
should
him my
honestly just
freebie.
leave a bunch of tampons in
Oh,
there.
I've got-
You should actually
That's
start
an
doing
April
it.
Fool's Day thing.
Yeah.
That's great.
I've thought about so much shit fucking with the cars, like not everyone's cars, but like Don's taping something to his review camera.
Oh, that's yeah.
But I don't-
sign or something.
I don't want to get him in an accident
Yeah,
though.
cutting someone's tires and fucking.
Just slashing Don's tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a
Siphoning
what
all
a
the
cute
gas.
little prank.
Yeah. Telling you, Jessie has an edge now. She cut Don's tires.
Yeah.
I won't go that far.
I'm excited for
The
that.
jet and her blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's just me out
Yeah,
there.
the
She's like,
jet
knife
and the
up.
blade.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
yeah. Yeah, you
Every
two
time.
work in the lot at the same time. That could be a
That's
dangerous
the 1-2
combination.
punch.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Absolutely.
I can't wait this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Bring your cars.
This Sunday at the Comedy Store. Jet and the blade. Bring your car.
Bring your car. You'll get fucked up.
You guys just standing at the entrance to the
They're like,
driveway.
hell
like,
nah.
"Get in here."
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I worked on Wednesday and I saw Paulie's one-man show.
I
I've
wanted to
actually
see
heard good
it.
things about it.
It was-
not saying, not for any. Like,
You know-
I have heard good things about it.
Leaving the word actually out, it was good.
Yeah.
And it was a little, it's PowerPointy and but like he really like bears his weasel soul. Yeah,
I
he's-
hope he does it again.
Right?
And
He's talking
I don't know if
about
he'll
it.
do it here. Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about
He
it.
used up a lot of guest list. He had a lot of guest list.
Fred
people.
Durst was here.
Fred Durst was here, and they kept playing Limp Bizkit in the
As in
pre-show.
Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst was
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Man.
and
I feel bad. There's a lot of white celebrities who come through here a lot.
I didn't recognize.
And
them
I
all.
just don't recognize them. I've had this happen a few times this week, and I feel so
Oh.
bad. I'm like, I don't know this white man.
I got a good
And
story about
happens.
They're
that.
so
That
famous.
happens
They're
with-
like, you don't. And I'm like, I can't help
that
it.
happens
So-
with like white and black celebrities. No, I'm serious. Like
Yeah,
like
'cause-
white door guys will not know.
I don't see.
You know Faison Love?
Yes.
So he came in through the lot and he wasn't on any lineup.
Right.
And I
And you
did...
called him the N-word? Or?
No.
She has an edge.
She sang the
She
end.
was saying, right,
She didn't call it that.
right,
She sang
got
it.
it.
He was just singing it
The
anyway.
song was on.
But I was like,
in the key of N.
hey, are you here for a show? I try
Right.
to, you figure out your ways of like talking to people who drive in because you're not sure. And I asked a couple people standing, like, do you recognize this person? Nobody recognized him.
Big
So I was
word.
like, are you on a show? And he said no, and I said, well, this is just for paid regulars. And he goes, well, how do you know I'm not a paid regular? And it was just a miscommunication.
100%.
And then he looks and he goes, I'm Ian Edwards. And then they all start cracking up, and I'm like, that's Ian Edwards. And because he was standing right there.
Oh, that's
No,
you
that's
pull a
Ian
fast one on me?
Edwards.
So that was Jesse Johns.
Yeah, and I was getting so frustrated because I thought this guy was just
Fucking with
messing
you.
with me, and I got really like
He was missing.
he was messing
Yeah.
with me. But a part of the store here, I feel like, is just finding out how to. You just want to be funny. Like, be funny all the time. Like,
Yeah.
don't freak out. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good thing to learn here, I think.
I'm learning how to take a joke. That's like,
You
know
have
what I
to
mean?
take
Like,
a-
yeah, take
take
the
a joke.
right.
Take a
Like,
beat.
just take
Yeah.
it. Yeah, just be like, okay.
And it's go,
Yeah.
are they joking? Even
Right.
if it's not funny, are they joking?
Yes.
Or whatever.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I ended up saying, well, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And then he just opened the door and like got out. And then I realized at that point, oh, this guy is a paid regular. And then Cooper told me who he was. And I was like, shit, I've seen him in movies. I can't believe I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And I
How
reached
did-
out to him the next day and he said, you don't need to apologize. Like, it's all good. And he asked for my Cash App or Venmo and sent me $150.
Wow.
Nice.
And-
Class
And
act.
then you called him the N-word after that?
No.
Or,
Yeah.
Or he requested
$50.
in the memo.
It's
You
all
guys-
good.
It's all good if.
Hello,
If you-
on video.
Yeah.
I saw him like a couple days later, and when he pulled in the lot, and we had like a good laugh. And so,
You were like Ian Edwards?
No,
No.
Oh my gosh.
but yeah,
Red
he's
Edwards,
cool as
dude.
fuck.
Nice,
And
nice.
so that happens sometimes in the lot too. But for you, it'll be with white comics.
I know some of them.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
No, I'm
Well, that happened to me a little bit at the front with, it was a number we still had masks and stuff. And I was working the front, and Dee Snider came through. Do you know who that is? From
I know the name.
Twisted Sister.
I-
He's like,
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say Allison Chase.
He's
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the-
yeah, he's
the
like a
same kinda.
huge guy with like bleach, like blonde ponytail, and he like
Sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he had sunglasses
But
on.
I know.
But I was like,
Skinny, white, tall, kind
I
of.
thought it was him, but I couldn't be like, hey, are you D. Snyder? Because you don't want to call someone who's not D. Snyder and be like, you look like fucking D. Snyder.
Yeah,
Well, it's
right.
a comedy store. You can be like,
I know, so I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, could I see? It was with like 3 other people that like was obviously his family, and I just like took one person's ID and it said Snyder, and I was like, oh okay. I was like, you guys, can come through here. And then Richie was like, Dave, hey, oh man, we ain't gonna take it, man. Fucking rock and roll. This guy's my best friend.
Yeah, he got into a fight with him later.
Yeah. He's in the parking lot.
They're like just beating the shit out of each other.
They're wrestling on the big pile of dirt in the parking lot.
He's like, no, we do this all the time.
Dave was showing crazy disrespect last night. And that's why, that's still the best is whenever. The best story ever is when Richie, during the pandemic, his friend asked him to manage a restaurant for him for, I believe, 2 days. And so Richie had a bunch of...
We've done this on the podcast, so run through it.
So he invited a lot of people to the thing. I don't think Felicia knows the story. He invited a bunch of people to the thing. And then he, as he puts it, that guy's one of his best friends, but he was being very disrespectful that night. So in front of all of the guests that Richie has invited, it was like Punky was there.
And all the guests of the restaurant and all the staff of everybody.
Richie... choked this man.
Are you serious?
And so Richie will bring that up anytime that Richie.
What, I'm not going to choke someone.
Because that's my friend. And it's like because he was saying he's like I don't care if anybody comes here, whoever they are, no matter who, they're not gonna fucking disrespect the staff. I'm not gonna do this. And he's like, I'll fucking do it. And I was like, yeah, but like that guy.
I've had him kick his own friends out so many times.
Richie, he will. He really will.
And he goes, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's like, why are you inviting trash in the first place?
That's so funny.
But Polly's show was pretty good on Wednesday, and it was good to see all like a lot of like D. Snyder types came out. It was pretty cool, and but it was like Polly likes the lights low, and when it was. I understand why people think this place is haunted because when the lights are out in the main room, you cannot see. It is like it's like it messes with your eyes. It's so dark.
You can literally only see D. Snyder's hair.
Yeah,
that's like only.
And D's anyway. But it was really like Matt and I walked into the room and they were like setting up and the screen was on and that was the only light in the room and it was still like too dark, like couldn't walk.
Yeah, you can't.
It was wild.
Were the servers pissed?
No, it was okay lights for the show itself, but for the pre-show, it was very. I don't know.
Dana's like, I can't see fucking shit in here.
And on the same night, Dave Hellum had, and it was an Up Next show that was like really good. Last Wednesday was really good.
They've been banging, dude. I'm telling you, ever since they moved to 10:30, it's fucking banging.
Yeah, it's cool. And yeah, if you come from the Doorcast and say the Doorcast, you get in for free. But Dope Ass Comedy Show was before, and I got to go up on that one. That was really good, and I followed Jesus, who had a banger set. I was able to sustain. I felt very proud of me carrying that energy there. He was crushing, but Dave sold the place out. Dave Hellum, and it was like that was a great show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a story real quick.
Yeah, great.
I had this guy come. It was my first time doing back door, and he
had a guy come on the
back door handle.
Dude, I'm just kidding.
Classic.
But
interrupt for that.
Right.
You interrupt for a come on the back door.
10 seconds.
It's like literally the most normal word. Come.
Okay, all right.
This is great. Excited to be here with you guys. No, but he was like he knew Polly apparently, and he was like but he showed me several photos of him and Polly together over the years in photos. I was like, I don't know if everybody, these are public photos. I don't know if you want to show me all these photos. And he was just showing me photos. He's like, this is us at Christmas. This is us at the beach. This is us 10 years ago. And I was like, I can't get you up, bro. He was like, I know Polly. I was like, I don't.
Oh, he wanted stage time?
Yes, he wanted stage time.
I would have been like,
get the fuck out. If you know Polly, then get the
I was like, I can't. Yeah.
My go-to when people say, I know so-and-so is have them come get you. Or if they're not there, then have them call and I'll talk to them.
Really, no matter who it is, like, because
especially Polly.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't get in contact. But I was like, how am I supposed to get in contact? I don't know.
Good for you.
No.
Yeah.
The blade.
No, make it. No, make it.
Making cuts.
Make whoever, unless you know where someone is, like.
I hate all
I'm Felicia. Finger across the neck.
No matter
You're
who.
done.
Because that was something that I learned very quickly. Whenever I first started, I was working. I might have been still training. I was working in the main room with Mitch Burrow, and he Rogan. It was a Rogan and Friends show, and Rogan was in the green room, and Bruce Buffer, the UFC announcer, was there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go say hello to Joe," like in the green room. And in my head, I was like, "Adds up." And then Mitch was like, "Wait, let me just go like check in really quick." And he went back there and was like, "Hey, Joe, Bruce Buffer's here." He's like, "Oh, okay, tell him to wait, and I'll talk to him after the show." And I was
Smart.
like, "Oh fuck!" And then
Rogan
literally came up to Mitch after, was like, "Oh, dude, thanks for
being a
checking."
buffer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like that was the first time where I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
I would have immediately been like, "Yeah, go ahead. What do I?"
My other joke for that was like he's
did
always
he?
pixelated because he's buffering. But
Oh my god.
Damn, I didn't know you have backup.
Damn, dude. Damn.
I didn't know you were running through a Rolodex.
Fucking loaded. I'm like,
it's a hard drive.
I thought you were
know,
just spitting them out, dude.
Man, I'm just a funny, cool guy. I don't know what to tell you. Who's humble and smart and handsome.
what a good person.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Blade.
I swear to God.
Hey,
That's why I love Blade.
With your new house, you know how when you got the house, did you grab a bottle of champagne and break it on the house like a boat?
Yeah, like,
and that's what I was doing.
yeah, I christened it the
Is that what you do?
so
at
dumb.
house?
House Schwartz.
Yeah, on a boat. Whenever you never seen that when you get a new
Across the
boat,
bow.
people fucking they either throw to the
In Arizona, you don't have boats, Jesse?
Yeah, you don't know boat.
Landlocked Arizona.
Yeah, you don't
There's
know
a lot
boat
of
etiquette?
lakes.
Right.
I've been on a couple, but I've never christened one.
Right. You're like, I get fucked
It's not
on a
having
boat.
sex on it.
Right,
It's-
right.
you
Even
break.
if you get if you ever got a jet ski, you would have to just break a bottle of champagne.
It seems so wasteful
It is.
and
Yeah,
dangerous.
it's rich people
bitch.
shit. Yeah,
She's
of course
like,
it's
wasteful. You're putting glass in the water.
Yeah.
I think if I'm ever rich, I'm gonna do a little bit of wasting, but
I
not
will
like
be-
as crazy.
I would be the most wasteful person ever.
You wouldn't
You
be rich.
would.
Yeah.
Well, I would. If
You would
I,
If
lose
you
all your
was-
money.
but I would be so rich that I would have to. I would.
Oh, that's what you would be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd be a wasteful rich
Oh
person.
my God.
You in Boys Town.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, me, the
throwing all
20s,
that money.
me.
What do you think is rich? What is rich? What's the number? What's the
$1
like?
million.
Oh no! Oh no!
60K,
This is bad,
60K.
guys. You guys can earn this. You guys can all earn this.
So maybe someday.
$1 million's
That's not
nice.
a million. That's rich though. Like rich.
That's
A
not
year.
rich.
You can't do nothing dumb with $1 million. Like you gotta.
Oh, you could do a lot of dumb
You gotta
shit
buy
for
a
$1 million.
house. That's
Yeah,
like a house.
I want a house. Maybe 2.
I need like 10 million. Then I'll start doing some dumb shit.
Like,
Yeah.
What's the first dumb thing you're gonna do?
I get a second house.
Ooh, that is dumb.
Stupid.
It is, and I feel it with like dumb shit. That's what I really want,
Yeah.
like a fun house.
There you go.
Oh, like one with stairs that go up and
Yeah, you know
down.
what I mean?
Like an MC Escher house.
Exactly.
I would get a second house so that my wife could live there and I could live in my own house.
Ayo.
Like
You need.
Frida and Diego.
Yeah, I'd have
Yeah.
I'd buy the house next door and be like, all right, you go hang out over there. I'll come over.
That's so fun.
Yeah, there
It's
you
like
go.
you need somebody in your house. You're acting like my house is gonna be so cool, and her house is gonna be wife house.
Oh,
It's
her house will be all IKEA furniture. It'll look like an
and you have your
Airbnb.
man
It'll look
cave.
like a shitty Airbnb in there with a twin
No.
bed. It'll look
I like how your idea of Bakersfield class is like, oh, she got IKEA furniture.
Oh, that's why it's shitty. It's just get IKEA
No,
in
like
there.
great shit.
No, it'd be a shitty Airbnb type place.
oh my God. You wish.
Yeah, Luke's in my neighborhood. I've been.
Oh, yeah?
I told you that. I said I live right
I
up there.
forgot
Not
that,
my
yeah.
neighborhood.
What's
Well, I come over all the time and I'm like, Luke.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't respond to
Yeah.
Right.
that kind of
Yeah.
attention.
He's out there with his
so-
bike.
Yeah,
so funny.
you know, like ding 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 ding, like a big helmet, like a bunch of pads. I'm like, Luke, we'll ride bikes today, dude.
My wife comes out and goes, Luke can't play
Yeah,
today.
she can't. She every time I'm like, can Luke,
And you're
can Luke
behind
come
her
out?
like-
And she's like, no.
Yeah, it's like,
Bruce, did your mom say you can be here, Bruce?
I had a friend like that. My mom let me do like anything when I was a kid, and I had a friend who I did not want to play with, and I was like, please tell her I can't play. And I was like, sure, you can go out there. And I was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
My mom had to be like, no, Jesse's grounded right now.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Then we laughed
when
and
some-
laughed.
when somebody would come over and be like, hey,
it was the friend.
It was, I don't even remember her name. I was like in third grade, but I remember
You hate that bitch.
they
You
came
remember
in.
that.
I just got weird vibes. Like her and her mom, like they would come unannounced and they would just look through our drawers and stuff.
what?
And I think I think her mom might have been on drugs or something. And
Yeah.
at the time, I just thought they were weird. But
That's beyond a weird vibe if someone comes. If
I'm
my
pretty
best
chill.
friend,
I
if
think
my
that is a
best
weird vibe. I
friend
don't
in the
think that's
world
beyond
came over and started looking through my drawers, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
yeah,
Weirdo.
she was like, I just have trust issues. And I was like, all right, well, maybe.
What?
I don't trust you.
The
You're looking
trust
through my
ran out.
drawers.
So I'm
Fucking
looking. I'm trying to
tweaker.
steal.
I'm like, we're
yeah.
8.
I have trust issues.
Yeah, yeah,
Actual-
literally. Hey, say
said right.
stop doing this.
Please.
Yeah, fuck, I would go crazy on them.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, I was just like, okay, it's been fun. And the next time she came over, I was like, Mom, get him out of here.
Yeah.
I would go crazy. When I'm
Dude,
sitting
I would
Bruce.
freak out.
Yeah.
Literally, if I like all of you guys very much. If you came to my house and started looking through my drawers, I would ask you to leave.
Why? What are you hiding?
Nothing.
What's the creepiest thing you wouldn't want us to find in your drawers?
Like money or a gun.
His girlfriend's head is in a fucking drawer.
But my gun's it's under my bed. It's not in the drawer.
Do you have it in a little safe box?
No.
No
no.
combo on the box?
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
Your gun?
children around.
Did you have a gun?
You
when
have a dog, though.
Everyone came over. Did you have a gun before?
Yeah.
You had a gun at that place?
Which?
At the old. Oh
I've
my
always had
god!
What do you don't have
I'd like to know if there's a gun in the room. I was around a bunch of high comics with like
No,
a
you
gun in
should-
the room.
Right,
Not
you
in the
shouldn't have-
room, in the
I'm
other
glad you
room.
didn't know.
New
You
place.
don't need to tell people that come over like, hey, just before you come to my house, just so you know there's a gun.
We know you don't use guns.
There's
but
a
you let
gun
your knife do
somewhere
the
in
talking.
here.
I let the blame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so scary.
Why is that scary? That's totally
Because
normal.
you guys were kind of like dumb and like we were
I'm
like,
not gonna pull a gun out.
I don't know. I feel like you guys were like, look at this
You
cool
probably
thing. Like,
won't.
Well, unless I have to, unless you start looking through my drawers, and then I might have to pull it out.
oh
No, it's just
no.
there. I've had that gun since I was like 13.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Your dad give it
You've
to
never
you?
been to Bakersfield, huh, Felicia?
No.
Yeah.
Not,
I mean, there's not like a reason
not
to go.
really. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, some corn concert.
I've driven
You-
through it.
Fuck you fucking coastal elite piece of shit.
You're
You fucking
better than him. Yes, that's right.
Sun-kissed fuck. No, that's so scary. Because I've also been like, at his old place, you could just like be in there alone. I don't want like the police to run up and there's like a gun in here. They're like, hey,
It's not like an illegal gun. It's not like it's out in the. It's not like on the coffee table.
where is it?
In my room.
Okay.
Under the bed.
Wait,
Ready to
wait,
go.
wait.
What's
Don't
your
give
address?
too many details.
Right.
I'll tell you exactly
You
where
better
I
move
live.
it when you get
Yeah,
home.
see who reaches it first.
Yeah, please. I fucking dare you to come
At
over,
3
dude.
o'clock.
Bruce is like, Richie, I've said this on the podcast before, but like Richie really impressed me one time. He goes, I'll never own a gun. I go, you won't? He goes, I'll fucking kill someone.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're like, yeah, okay, good job, Richie.
Absolutely.
Way to-
Even one
way
time,
to know yourself.
a guy broke into my apartment one time, and I didn't even grab my gun. I grabbed, there was a can of bear spray.
Oh, yeah.
I just
he
grabbed
broke
that, and I was
in?
like, motherfucker.
That's scary.
But he
I've-
was just,
I've got
he
a
was high
golf
on
club.
drugs. He was my neighbor's friend, a legitimately famous rapper that was off his medication and all fucked up, like barged into my home.
Wow.
Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye was, yeah.
Kanye.
I think she said Anye, the security
I did
guard.
too.
That
He
was
has
so-
an album out.
Right.
No one listens to it.
He broke in, like, just threw the door open, and I was like in the living room, and I was like, motherfucker. And I went outside. I was literally wearing a.
Did you not lock the door?
I had just gotten home.
Oh.
I don't fucking bolt my shit immediately when I like.
You don't
Someone
turn
doesn't
around
have
and
a
lock the door?
vagina.
Yeah.
No,
You got lots of-
I leave it unlocked and I just sit there.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah.
And that was the time he caught me lacking. That was the only time I've
fucking-
never sat there pointing my gun at
Just
the door.
sing
You got the
Christian
spray.
hymns to yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Just waiting and just lying in wait.
I would say if I had bear spray, I'd use it immediately though.
Use
I
the
wouldn't
bear
even.
spray.
As soon as it opened up, I
Everybody-
fucking.
Everybody should get bear spray. Bear spray is where it's at. I have a bear spray hanging on the fucking key hook by my door.
Oh, to bring it back
Smart.
to work, Bruce set me up for success in the OR the other day. I was
Nice.
working cover, he was working front, and we were just about to open doors, and he's like, "Here's some waters." I was like, "Oh, thanks. I was just gonna get some." And then he's like, I forget, there was something else, like, here's the ticket list. I was like, "Oh, great." And he goes, "Oh, and here's some mace, just in case you need it."
Yeah.
Nice.
He just
Good.
kept giving me shit that would help
dude,
my
where
job.
are my keys? I carry pepper spray.
You carry that pink pepper spray, don't you?
I carry not pink, but I carry a little pepper spray. It's actually red pepper gel. It's what the police use, dude. That shit, dude. I
Shit. He's like bragging. It's what the police use.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's-
I'm the cop.
That's
Kern
how you
County.
know it's
sticky. It's all
strong,
fucked up
yeah.
if you. But the bear spray itself, it literally is like a thing. Like it's this size.
It looks like it's like
It's
a
like
pink
this.
can.
Yeah, and
orange.
it literally
out,
it's
like,
orange.
it's
If you
big.
shoot it, I got it originally because I was like,
Because you want to hit a big area.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
right.
I was like backcountry fucking hiking in Montana, and so I had like some like a bear because there was fucking bears up there. So
Yeah.
I had
Bear spray.
I had bear spray. Also had a gun and a fanny pack. What are you gonna do?
Gun and a
Nuts.
fanny.
gun in a fanny.
Oh wow! Shoot your little
I'll
dick.
fucking.
Yeah, I could
Shoot your ding dong
if you
off.
wanted to.
He's out
Yeah,
pistol
shoot your
whip you with the.
No, but bear spray literally shoots 22 feet out, 15 feet across.
Damn.
Because if a bear is charging
yeah,
you,
we don't need that in the comedy store.
No, not here.
That
But
would
it's like
cover a hallway.
Absolutely. I don't
Clear
care.
the hallway.
Yeah.
I don't carry that around.
Don't stand in the back.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, I would love to. I just on a Monday night.
Give the paid regulars a gas mask, and then, like everyone else, clear
A
out.
bunch of them drop down from the ceiling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. It's but whenever a bear is, if a bear's running at you, you want to like, you're supposed to shoot it kind of like down because you want them to run through. You're not trying to hit them with it. You want them to run through it because then they'll be like, nah, and they'll fuck off.
Yeah, they won't enjoy their feelings.
Not at all.
Right.
I love the visual of like a bear just being like, bitch, and just dodging.
Oh, and they roll
fucking like, just like you're fucking.
Oh my god,
sliding
that's
through
so
the-
scary.
Yeah.
Like parkour is on the
Right?
tree.
like,
Yeah, dude.
it blacks out your
That's pretty
fucking-
sick. Especially if you're like, I don't know, like at your apartment, if you don't want to have a gun and you'll like want to have
that's
something.
a good-
Bear spray is great.
I know it might keep us safe, but I hate that little plexiglass in the OR cover booth.
Oh, I hate it
It's
so
because
much.
I'm quiet too, but it's like nobody can hear me. People don't even know I'm there half the time.
We should have a
Well,
little.
you have to stand up closer
I like
to it. Yeah,
I like move my hand underneath that little opening and I'm like, hi, and then they go, oh hi. And
No,
I
I'm
like
they-
the plexiglass.
they should
Keep
put
a
up like
barrier
a-
between us and the animals.
well, they
Is that
Come
new?
in here.
Is the
Maybe,
plexiglass
uh,
new?
Since COVID.
Post-COVID.
Okay.
if they put some holes in it so people can hear better.
Well, they should put like a movie theater thing in there. Where you're
Yeah.
Like little intercom.
Yeah.
It's
We're
good.
moving
Loud.
here.
loud,
Shit, like
yeah.
you can turn.
They have one at the. Yeah, do you think they'll have something that works at the comedy
No,
store?
man. I'm just
It's-
trying to fucking put ideas out there.
It's a good idea. It will never work.
My
It
idea
will never
was
work for more
easy.
than one day. It'll get broken.
Just
and-
put holes in it. Holes are
I'll put a
free.
fucking hole in it if someone messes with me in the booth, dude.
You just put a hole in it. Oh, you're done.
Put 6 holes
Could you
right in
imagine
the-
how
what
fun-
did you think he was gonna do?
Yeah.
My God.
I don't know. I thought he was gonna punch it.
Punch it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Because he was so mad.
I would never.
I didn't think he'd bring a gun to work.
No, I would never bring a gun to work.
And
When are you gonna bring the gun?
Probably not bring a gun
When?
to work.
I would
Next
not.
Doorcast,
Especially
bring the
now
gun.
that we wand people.
I'm a responsible gun owner.
They don't want to.
Good.
I'm a
You
responsible.
and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, dude, me and Matthew McConaughey, we're on the
God.
same. I'm a responsible liberal gun owner, dude.
Oh no.
We exist.
Yeah. A Caruso voter.
Me and all my bros go down to the
Grove.
gun range
At the Grove.
and we talk about how universal health care is important while we're shooting.
Aw.
And an abortion, everyone should have access to abortion. And I'm like, now excuse me, watch this, and then they throw the target up. I'm like,
That'd be so funny if Caruso's plan was like a bunch of gun ranges though, all over the city.
there's a shocking amount of gun ranges.
Is there? Okay. Oh Jesus.
Dude, there's this place
I've only been to
downtown.
one,
There's a few.
I've
The
only
best-
but
shot in
it's
the
been a
desert.
lot of times. I like that one.
The-
LAX firing range.
Okay, see, I go to LA Gun Club if I'm gonna go, but I don't like if I'm gonna like shoot my gun, I go to this place Oak Tree, like near Valencia, because it's like this like really big outdoor place. It's mostly like trap shooting and stuff. So you go there and like you like where they're like throwing shit in the air and you're like shooting that. And it's super
With a
fun.
you take your shotgun or you take yeah.
And then but if I'm like gonna go to
It's
the
like so scary to me.
LA Gun Club downtown, you can literally rent like a fucking AK-47 and just like it's
That's
insanity.
pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I understand renting that, like, but I don't think people need to own that necessarily in their homes.
I went there one time and I was wearing back in the day, and I had a Comedy Store hat or something on, and this guy who was working there was like, "You a comedian?" And I was like, "Yeah," and it was like this is right.
Think this is funny.
Right, right in the beginning of the pandemic, he was like, this guy was working there, and he's like, "Oh, you comedian?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, it's terrible what they're doing to you guys."
Oh my god.
And then it's funny
Because he listens to
Oh,
Joe
God, this
Rogan.
game is
Right,
close.
right,
And it's funny because I was like, "This guy's crazy. How can I one up his crazy?" And I was like, "Yeah, why do you think we're here?" And then he was like,
Oh damn.
like looked up, like, and then like went back to
Oh shit, these dudes are fucking hardcore.
Oh man, there's no halfway crooks when it comes to that kind of like they're fucked. It's a fucked up country.
Oh,
Speaking of a fucked up country, thank you all for being on. If we're wrapping up, if you have any more stories from the week, anything Bruce wants to run over you with, or
What
Maybe
is this?
wanna-
You text me.
gentle ribbing you can't take.
I know.
Text me.
What are you
Gentle
gonna-
ribbing.
You said,
What?
"Bruce, you're always so good on the podcast. I wish you would come do it again." And I was like, I can do tomorrow at 5 if some other people can.
Well, I had to remind you. You forgot to text me back, and then and then you're like, "Whoops." Yeah, I could do it. And I was like, "Thank you, Bruce. That's good." Yeah,
I love being on the Doorcast. I love the Doorcast, dude. Love all the door folks.
Me too.
Shut up. Sorry. Just-
Insane.
Put it away, Blade.
Shut up.
Wrong
Sorry.
time. You
Sorry.
flipped it out at the wrong time. Jessie, where can people find you on Bad Friends? And you're doing another one,
yeah?
maybe?
Yeah, I'm going to do another one this Wednesday. It's just their YouTube, Bad Friends. It's really fun, exciting. And if you want to see me, you can catch Blade and the Jet in the lot on Sunday.
Yeah.
This will probably come out well after that.
No, this will come out, I think, hopefully today or tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. This Sunday.
Tonight.
Put it out
Tonight.
whenever,
Tony's
man.
putting it out
Put it
tonight.
out.
Shout out
Whenever
to
you get a
producer
chance,
Tony.
put it out.
Nice.
Shout out to Tony.
Yeah.
Blade and the Jet this Sunday
Immediately.
in the lot. We'll be
But-
parking cars. And at Jetski
Blade and the
Johnson
Jetski.
at all socials.
That's good. Sorry
Thanks.
to interrupt. Bruce, what you got? Fat Jocks?
Fat Jocks Podcast, Bag Fries Podcast.
Bag Fries, that's
Use
right, with
promo
Tinker.
code
Head
Kevin's.
fries?
Use promo code Kevin's Bush for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Also, July 27th, the Return of Comedian Cinema Club, the Yard Theater. Jesse will be there. Jesse's
Oh, yeah.
on it.
Is that the one? Didn't Eric Lamp? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was always
Oh
fun.
my God, that was so fun. I know what you. Yeah, I did.
You
Mark
did it,
the Little
right?
Mermaid.
yeah,
I was
you did.
Ursula.
did?
Oh, that's
you gotta
cool.
come
It's
there.
back.
Yeah, the comedians will do a move, like paraphrase a movie. No,
That
they
was-
like
It's like
do a
an
movie.
improv. It's really hard. On paper, it sounds very much like a bunch of
It's
dummies playing pretend. But
it's
in real
chaos.
life, the show is fucking nuts.
Got the-
It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's really, really
Saul
fun.
and I are, can I say,
Yeah.
we're playing the kids in Jurassic Park.
So,
Oh,
We're their
very
brother
cool.
and sister.
Yeah.
Nice.
The brother and sister do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Who's
bang.
who?
Who's Laura Dern?
Barbara Gray.
You
is, I think Barbara Gray is Laura Dern. I mean, it's sick. It's gonna be a sick show. Ryan Singer, Matt McCarthy, me, a
Oh,
bunch of
cool.
people. Yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
Nice.
Who's the dinosaurs?
Probably just grab people from the audience, and be like, "Be a dinosaur, you fuck."
Oh, how fun.
That's fun.
No, it's a very fun show. You should
Let
come.
me know when
Tickets
I can be
are,
on. And
Me a
Felicia, oh yeah, tickets are what?
Almost sold out.
Oh, okay, great. Felicia, where can people find you?
Just FeliciaFolks.com. I'm working on building it.
Oh, the website.
A website,
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
For the
yeah.
first time in my
I love
life.
being a comedian 12 years ago.
I
You
know.
gotta get your website.
I know. I'm so excited.
FeliciaFolks1.com. It's already
I'm trying to
FeliciaFolks.com.
get the full name.
You should spell it because it's Folkes. Right?
KES, yeah. But I don't actually want them to find me. So that's,
Oh,
that's the
sorry,
thing,
sorry.
Jet. That's
we
the
can
thing.
bleep that out.
That's the thing.
Yeah, bleep that out. I'm at Luke Does Stuff on Twitter, at Help on Instagram. Shout out to Raccoon Tweeties Pod, who's always shouting us out. And then also wanted to say, on a sad note, I don't know if you know Nick Nemiroff.
Oh yeah, dude. R.I.P. Nick Nemiroff.
R.I.P. to
Fucking
a really funny,
bummer.
sweet dude. And, he just died suddenly today.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
And that yeah, and it's just really, I'm sorry you're finding out like this. He was really, really funny, and you can look up his Conan. He had an album called The Pursuit of Comedy is Ruining My Life, so check that out. And he was a good comic, and it seems like every week we lose a buddy. It's really hard for my heart.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.